Most of my friends and family would, they can testify that I was just cold all the time. It got to the point where I was addicted to my heating pad and space heaters, long underwear, most of the year. And I did go to my OBGYN and asked her to run a thyroid test, and also to an internal medicine doctor, and they also ran a thyroid test, and they both told me that my thyroid was fine. Well, I felt like it was a little strange that I was the only one cold in the room wherever I went, but I didn't know what else to do. I was actually amazed with the first phone call that I made, because instead of just making an appointment, they asked me a series of questions and then went on to explain a little bit about thyroid. I had actually learned a lot just on that first phone call. I did go online, I had read about it. I had read some books from the library, and all the symptoms seemed to add up. I was cold, I had hair loss, chronic constipation, just all of those things that kind of go along with thyroid lacking. And like I said, I asked for the test to be ran. They did one screening test and said, nope, you're perfectly normal, you're fine.
So when you hear that diagnosis, when you know that there's something wrong, how did you feel?
Like I was crazy, like there was something wrong with me. But I had heard a commercial for the Wycoff Wellness Center, and I actually waited 2 years before I made the phone call. But I kept it in the back of my mind, someday I'm going to go to them, and I just finally got up the nerve to make the phone call, and what can I say? It was just a wonderful visit. Dr. Wycoff spent a whole hour with me at the first visit, which nobody else gave me that much time. He was the first doctor to actually feel my thyroid, feel my hands and feet, and confirm that I was cold. And he did confirm that my pulse was fine in my feet, and he said to me, it's not your circulation, but your feet are cold. And he said, I can pretty much tell you without the test that you have a thyroid problem. Of course, the test confirmed it, but like I said, he was the first doctor to take that much time. In fact, the pages of information that I had to fill out before I even came to the appointment was quite amazing, because here the doctor was not just looking at my symptoms, he was looking at my entire health history, trying to see me as a whole person, as opposed to just what symptoms I was dealing with today.
In the moment Dr. Wycoff said, you're right, it's your thyroid, you have a problem, how'd you feel?
I almost cried because I was just so happy to hear somebody finally take me seriously. Dr. Wycoff confirmed that I was lacking progesterone, and he explained to me that I needed that in order for the thyroid hormones to go through their sequence of events to give the cells energy. So a lot of my issue was that I was lacking progesterone, and so he also put me on a progesterone supplement, which has helped tremendously. I was also lacking iodine, so he also put me on an iodine supplement. And actually, I started that before the actual thyroid supplement, because we were waiting on certain tests, and actually my metabolism increased just on the iodine supplement. Before I saw Dr. Wycoff, I was cold all the time, tired, had like 5 pounds that I wanted to lose. It didn't matter how much I exercised. I could not lose it. When I exercised, I actually could not break out in a sweat. And my husband and I would exercise together, and he would be drenched, and I would not even break a sweat. So now, when we exercise together, I can actually sweat, I can stay warm, I have more energy, my thinking is clearer. It's just a world of difference, and I'm a work in progress. I didn't get here all in one day, so it takes time. Holistic therapy is not instant like drugs are, so I get better every day, and I'm so thankful for Dr. Wycoff, and thankful that I picked up the phone and called.
And when you think about the difference between traditional drugs and holistic approaches like this one, I mean, does it feel like a safer way to go? Or did it feel like it was worth the risk?
Sure, because there aren't the side effects that you get with drugs, and sometimes when we get on drugs, it's like a roller coaster. It's like you have to have another drug to take care of that side effect, and then another drug to take care of that side effect. So with holistic therapy, you're getting to the root of the problem and working on the exact cause instead of just masking the symptoms. I've always believed in holistic therapy, so I knew it would work because if I could get somebody to listen to me. So I was more just surprised of how caring Dr. Wycoff was and how much time he spent with me, because that is not something I've ever experienced. But I believed in the holistic therapy working, and it has. I'm proof of it. I would say that your health is the most valuable thing you have, and so money should not be an issue. You just can't put a price on your health because it affects everything you do for the rest of your life. And your family wouldn't put a price on your health. They love you. So it doesn't cost any more than that vacation you take or that treadmill you buy or that vet bill. So I would say don't wait. Don't waste another day. Invest in yourself and invest in your health.